We rolling.
We rolling.
What it do? It's the Plugged In Podcast. I'm plugged in. It's your boy Mike held Dwayne and I got my co-host
X Kizzle.
What the fuck going on? Y'all know what's going on. So it's been a minute, bro.
Yeah. What you been
up
up
to?
to?
See you, bro.
My guy. Long overdue. We back though, man.
Yeah.
Little things popping.
We got a couple special guests in here today. I go back with these cats, like for real, like 20 plus. You feel me?
Day ones.
Mm-hmm. Day ones for real, and there's a couple more that I can't speak for, but I love them to death. You feel me? But like I said, the history goes way back, so this is a very, very, very special episode. And we're gonna just kind of get into everything they got going on and tap in. Shout out everybody that's been plugging in with us.
Say so.
Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
I'm Alan Ratliff. I'm one of the owners of Levitate 9. Been in Topeka my whole life, pretty much.
What's going on with you? I'm in here. It's Will, y'all. Y'all already know the deal. Central Cat.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Levitate, we've been doing this for a little minute. And, I'm just blessed here to be with my people, man. So we're going to keep it lit, man. We plugged in.
Appreciate y'all for tapping in, too.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Shout out to the cameraman, Cash.
Yes,
TJ.
sir.
What up, though?
So yeah, man, how y'all week been for the most part? I know it's been midweek, hump day, everything going smooth.
I mean, it's my off day, so I've been chilling, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
Shit, I'm working, man, every day, all day.
Yeah,
Stay busy.
Yes.
No days off?
No.
Shit, technically, we ain't got no days off, man.
Okay, well, hold on. We're going to get into
Even when you off, you still doing something.
Yeah,
We
we
gonna
still
get into
doing
it.
something.
So basically here, we like to kind of like tap into topics, everything going on in urban culture. So we just going to dive in. You got the list, don't you?
Yeah, I got
I'm going
it.
to let you jump off. What we got first?
Man, we gonna go at the top.
What we got?
All right, if someone offered you $20K, but some random person in the world has to die, would you still take the $20K? Yeah, this is the top of the list on mine.
Yeah.
Give
Repeat
me-
that.
Yeah,
I'll
go
repeat
ahead
it
and repeat
again.
that one more time.
If someone offered you $20K, but some random person in the world has to die, would you still take it? Man, if some random person, I'm finna take it. I'm sorry. It's a random person. What do you say? People die every day, B. Somebody gonna have to
taking it.
die.
You taking it?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Man, I'm going to tell you like this. 20K ain't nothing, man. 20K don't go that far.
I really honestly
I
agree
am.
with
That's
that.
how I feel.
Hey,
20K, that ain't
far,
enough, man. I mean, if I know it was gonna happen to
it's somebody I
somebody,
knew, nah.
But you don't know him. It's
nah.
just
Even
what
if
you knew.
but if I knew it was gonna happen to somebody, I wouldn't take it.
Well,
Well,
You know
if
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
case, that shit happens every
Nah.
day.
But
You
it's
know
gonna-
what
It happens every day,
So,
B.
Correct.
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
take the quick K, you don't even know who died. You know what
You
I'm
ask
saying?
my people. Nah, man.
So,
but
yes.
Random person?
Yes.
Hey, they
No,
gonna do it to
no.
me?
Look, he got to
Do
change
you
his
think
mind.
they gonna let you slide?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm taking that bread, man. I'm gonna take the 20, man.
I don't think I would.
It's messed up, but
I don't think I would.
if it's a rando, I'm yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's like somebody I don't like.
I don't think
I don't really wish death on nobody, but
No.
damn, I mean that's it quick. Easy.
Would it be? Yeah, that's a 20. That's a 20
You
ball.
feel me?
Yeah.
Let's skip that second.
Yeah, just don't go there. Yeah. Which one you gonna go next?
Let's go to let's do the Terrence Williams with the T.I. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Williams is relatable to the T.I. shit.
Okay,
What
so
we was talking about.
what recently happened is there's footage that came out of T.I. saying that he basically snitched, right? I don't know if y'all seen the footage. What happened was when he cut out he cut all the guns. At that point in time, his cousin passed away, somewhere around that same time, right?
Yeah.
His attorney said, "Well, I can make this all go away," right? So T.I. gonna say, "I talked to my cousin that passed away. I talked to him, and he said, take the case." So in Lame's terms, he told that the guns was his cousin that passed away. Do you believe that's still snitching? Dislike, Baby's brother, what's his name?
Birdman's brother pretty much did the same thing.
And they like he is snitched, but T.I. did the same thing. And the video just came out of him admitting
Apparently,
to
Lil
it.
Durk and King Von did the same thing.
Yeah. So do you believe that's still being snitching?
So hold on. He did what now? He actually.
Okay, he got caught with the guns.
Remember when T.I. got caught up?
Yeah.
But at that same time, one of his cousin had passed away at the same time. So he basically told him that the guns was his cousin's that passed away.
All these years later.
He's basically, it was my cousin's guns.
His cousin's dead.
Is that snitching? Is what you're saying?
Is it? What do you think? Yeah. I mean, if you live that life, rubber band man, and
But what did he say about the ghost?
Oh, this fool gonna say, my cousin's dead. I talked to him. The ghost, nigga, you sound like Kevin Gates starting batteries with your hands, bro. You talked to your cousin. He said that they was his guns.
I don't know, man.
I mean, at the end of the day, he ain't tell on nobody because the body ain't here. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He got himself out of a situation that he was caught up in, which was pretty smart in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? He got out of the situation. Is it snitching? You telling, but you not telling on a body that's here. You see what I'm saying? The body can't defend for himself. So
exactly. See, I ain't heard it.
Yeah, so
it's catch-22 because I understand what you're saying, but in the life that
it's the life. Bro, you still you understand.
You free though, but
you still telling.
You might not get beat up at stitches, but you still tough.
To me, it looked like he just got out of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. More of snitching.
So it'd be the same thing because they say, well, Lil Durk and King Von caught that case,
right?
And then all of a sudden, when King Von passed away, he beat it. It was done for. So I think it's the same thing. Would it be the same content? Like King Von's dead. Okay, yeah, it was him who did it.
Yeah, he can't defend himself.
Yeah, that's kind of that's where I'm at for real. That shit is
it's crazy, man. But that's a big thing going on.
I don't know why T.I. would come out and even say this.
He should, like me personally, bro, if you did that, you shouldn't even said that shit in the interview. You should have kept it what it was. Nobody knew. It was just a rumor or an accusation. And then you admitted to it. We didn't even admit to it. You told the story.
He's seen a way out.
Yeah.
You know? That's how I look at it.
And Charleston White even said it, too, before the video came out. I think that's what maybe made the video come out. He said he's snitching. He said in the song he has 7 felonies and all them damn guns.
What y'all think about Charleston White? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He all over the net, man. He's killing the net, man. He's
man, dude, but I don't.
What I say about Charleston White is like what I tell you earlier. Like
it's a character. Like the thing that he says is a character, but when you look behind the underlying things of what he does for the community and for the kids and getting kids out of murder sentences or long sentences, it's really dope. But the character is what you see online. The way he acts, the portrayal.
You really not gonna move nobody's spirit if you not like the way he is. That's why people be paying attention to him and they'll stop when they sliding.
So what is he doing positive? I don't even know what
he talks to kids. He talks to kids. He's got kids that are supposed to be in jail for life or long sentences. He got them out of jail. He does a lot of shit for the community. But if you look at it as character or getting people to listen, he got you where he wants. Now, you know what I mean, as far as attention and being able to speak and go further, but it's just the way he goes about it. You actually got to like look into his character and the things that he does. So, because like I told him, when he said fuck Nipsey Hussle, fuck me up, right? But then when he started talking, he was saying that because he idolizes Aramis, not Nipsey Hussle, not the rapper. You know what I mean? So he's wanting people to look at these artists for who they are, their name, that person. But nigga, you go out there saying fuck woo woo woo, you finna get your head knocked off. You know what I mean? Because you got to break it down. But he actually does a lot. Did y'all see the interview where he pulled the gun out?
I seen him the interview where he pulled out multiple guns. You know what I'm saying?
The mason gun, the bear knife. Well, he pulled the thing out on him. And then after the interview, he said, man, the interview was going so smooth. We laughing and kicking and everything. I had to snap. And that's when he was like, respectfully, he was like, fuck Woo-Woo's mama and woo, woo, woo.
It's like he want to go viral or something.
Right. So that's what he's doing is just getting exposure. He's picking people out in the urban community and just talking shit just to get the listeners to come in. Right. And I'm saying he don't care what.
And that's what he did. He explained. He said, they paid me to do a job. The interview, everything was going smooth. And I know what they wanted, so he went off like that to do exactly that. I'm doing what you paid me for. That's my character. But if you look at the whole interview, everything was perfectly fine and to the end. Then he went off.
Yeah, Charleston White.
I was like, bro, what the? And then he broke it down. And then looking at it like that, so it's a money scheme. He's able to speak to the people. Eventually, I hope he'll change. But that's what he did to get on. Viral internet stuff.
That nigga funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny as hell though.
In my eyes, man, the way the community's going, man, I don't think dude gonna last long. To be honest with you,
I can
somebody
see that.
gonna grab him, man. I'm telling you, somebody gonna get him
I mean, he don't know these people. I just don't think he know these people personally. You know what I'm saying? He's on the internet, social media, whatever. Right. You know, where a lot of people have their own opinions and they can say what they want behind closed doors and do what they want. And it's really about likes. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to come outside now. He has to. He's getting bigger than this room. You see what I'm saying?
Shoot himself?
He shot himself in the nightclub.
He just shot himself in the nightclub.
Wow, yeah.
Like on some accident type shit, but he just shot himself in the club. He was pulling it out his leg or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even hear about that one.
Dude, wilding.
Yeah. So I like to see more of what he does behind the scenes with the kids. Like if you catch him on some of his when he's talking by himself, he'll talk about some of that stuff. Like the whole thing, he was supposed to have a rainwater. It was a Mo3's manager, and like King Von mom and all. The whole reason why they got involved was he was trying to have something on TV where the mothers would come and tell their side of their pain of the story.
He did do
all
something
the mothers,
for him, though.
and because rainwater and it made it into a money thing, and he was like, bro, I paid for the flights, I paid for them to go get their nails done, I paid for all this shit, and then you came in the picture and it was about money, so he's like, fuck that shit, y'all handle it, and it didn't get nowhere. But he got the interviews, he got all that shit. That's all he was trying to do. But motherfuckers threw monkey wrench in it, and he couldn't do it.
Well, shit, the people that he's talking about, that's somebody's son, somebody's brother. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when he's putting that negative out there, I mean, it's all gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? You can't do good and say I'm doing good, but then you doing negative shit too.
See,
you
that's
see
what
I'm
fucks
saying?
me up about. That's the only thing that fucks me up about him. Like he said, oh, y'all took the pussy, nigga. What? Whoa, huh? And bro, like, and somebody said, is he a pawn? Because some of the shit that he said is people going to jail losing their accounts off, and he ain't been touched. Like all the shit he said, the guns in the videos, the raping females, and he still got his account. He's still getting paid. And you say, if we say that, my shit's finna be banned. I'm gonna be restricted. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So I don't know who he's working with, but I would like to see out of him. Me personally, I like to see the stuff he does behind the scenes brought to the front instead of the bullshit.
Yeah. Well, shit, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. And
what you got?
See what we got. So I don't know if y'all heard. I think it was last Saturday. Chicago Police Department. They threw this event basically where if you bring in a gun, you'll get $100 gift card. If you bring in a BB gun, you get $10. Any type of what else was it? Basically just unwanted guns. Yeah. And I think like you were saying earlier, like they should do that shit in every city. You know what I mean? Especially where violence is an issue. I guess they got.
It's that time, y'all.
I guess they got
the time of the show.
I'm on order. But they got 109 guns. So
I think that's dope. Like
I think that's dope. You feel me? It's a start.
Damn, it could be a way to start something great. I mean, of course, at first it's gonna be slow, but if they continue to do it, it should do something.
I mean, where they finding these motherfuckers at though?
Yeah,
you know, motherfuckers just.
I'll tell you right now, I ain't turning in my gun.
That's what I said. Now I like the program, but me, I'm cool. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I guess they just throwing away raggedy old guns that's been laying around. People.
Well, some of these little, we are raised in a different time frame. Like we do things different. But these little hotheads be having pistols that got some shit on them. Yeah. That would be the time you might want to turn that motherfucker.
So I guess they're just doing away and destroying the guns. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like the police or whoever gave these niggas the guns though.
To me, yeah, that's like, we looking for certain guns. So you bring a gun in that got some bodies on it. Right. You brought it in. I mean, how you gonna beat that? You see what I'm saying? Anybody could be like, I'm bringing the gun in.
You got something in there like, if you bring this gun in, we ain't gonna charge you for it.
They're taking them so.
We just want them off the street, which is cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool too. I think more cities should do it, especially where they
was doing that shit back in the day. Back in the early '90s when shit was crazy. Well, I guess that was in the movies in the big cities, but they did do shit like that. They just stopped. That's crazy. Yeah. That's fucked up. But and you're right. In certain big cities, they do give out them guns. I know you've heard them stories.
I mean, it's
about
a start.
Chicago
Niggas ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's a catch-22. Man, they if you hear them stories about them crates they be giving out in Chicago, they be giving out army guns, army fucking guns. So you're right. They might be looking for some of that shit too.
Yeah, they looking for that. I feel like that's my mentality.
There he is, right there.
Yeah. Oh, you brought this in, huh? Where'd you get this at? These ain't even legal.
Niggas, man. We
no, but shit,
that we like, nigga, you trying to get me, nigga?
Yeah,
you trying
like,
to charge me,
you trying to get me. Like, where'd you find this at?
Let me fuck y'all up with this one time, though. Y'all know what a catfish is?
Oh yeah,
I know the Catfish.
Yeah, I've heard of Catfish for sure.
The show?
Yeah, just the show.
Yeah,
Period.
Put a lot of hot sauce on.
shit.
Okay, so no, right on. I'm saying
Straight up.
Okay, so I want to tell you about the greatest catfisher to ever do it. This shit is crazy.
Oh
bro.
shit, run it.
So this dude, right? This dude catfished this nigga named Mateo. I guess he played.
A dude catfish the dude.
A dude catfished
Wow.
the dude.
Make sure I heard him right.
This is a story from like 2010, 2011. If y'all like, there's a show on Netflix called Untold. And so this dude goes on this show, and he basically there's this ex NFL player. His name is Mateo.
Oh, I see. Go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
He played. Who did he play for? Notre Dame.
I don't know, but go ahead. That is a.
I want to say he played for Notre Dame.
And I remember when this shit happened.
It was
like
some odd school.
when it was on the news. That's the crazy part. Go ahead. Yeah.
If it ain't Notre Dame, my fault. But
And
he played for a
You talking about the
D1
dude
school.
that got catfish?
Yes.
It was Notre Dame, bro. It was on TV.
He went to Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So this Hawaiian, he was like from Hawaiian descent. He was hella athletic. His whole family had history of being in the NFL.
Yeah.
They had uncles in the NFL.
Big.
So big Hawaiian dudes. Like, so anyway, he was like a middle linebacker or something like that. Went to Notre Dame.
Killing
was
the
like
game.
killing the game. Was guaranteed to go to the NFL.
In the news.
Start talking to this girl, right? Never met her though.
Never.
Yeah.
Start falling in love with this girl though. Never met her though. They talking on the phone the whole college, the whole 4 years of college.
No video call.
He damn near get the Heisman.
Yeah.
He damn near get the Heisman, get nominated and everything. Lost the day he lost the Heisman. His girl, who really is a man,
This motherfucker get a call talking about
said,
this.
you know, I'm tired of playing with him. Let me break up with him. So the shim, we're gonna call him
The shim, respectfully.
The shim respectfully.
Let me get it.
Yeah.
The bitch somebody called him and told him the bitch done passed away, right? So it's news in the news. It's major shit. He's heartbroken.
Nominated for the Heisman.
I'm surprised y'all
everywhere.
didn't see this when it happened.
I watch Catfish all the time.
It was big. No, I'm talking about the actual
This is
football
before.
player.
This is but low key. This is before Catfish was a thing.
Yeah,
This is why dude never
story.
believed that
This was probably
he could
back
never
when
meet
he was in
somebody
high
in it
school.
too.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So it was on the news. I'm talking about they showed him with the little thing on his head and he's looking heartbroken. It was a big story.
2009.
Oh my God, he woo. Okay, back to the story.
So he loses the Heisman.
Yeah.
Lose his grandma died that same week.
Yep.
Now his supposed girlfriend died, and then he loses the Heisman. I forgot.
Now this is still a what? What we call it? Call respectfully.
Well, shim.
And this is still shim.
So he goes on, gets drafted, but mind you, dude should have went top 10 in the NFL.
He was cold.
But because of the news and the media covering all this,
He kind of went into
a lot of teams wasn't really fucking with him.
Right.
So he ended up going second round late in the NFL. But if you're nominated for a Heisman, why would you go second round late?
still not done.
But anyway, that whole story was following and everything.
Where's the theme music? You gotta hit him with the part number 2. The ringer. Where'd the ringer go? Dun 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 dun. Part 2.
Dude faked 4 consecutive years through college. Had the best girl voice to trick this nigga. Had the actual catfish person. What he did was he took some girl randomly and hit her up on Facebook to ask to get the picture to
Cause
use
he's like
as a profile
confirmed.
picture.
Oh, but no, you left that apart. Cause this motherfucker came back to life.
No, yeah, he did.
The bitch.
Talk to him.
Hold on. That he was portraying came back to life.
Yeah.
So you she done told you she died.
Manti was his name.
Yeah, now she's back to life. True story. Damn, you hungry, son? And then so now she's back to life. And
died and came back to life.
yeah. So
and he believed it.
Yeah, that's the whole. And he's a grown ass man playing in the NFL.
Never seen her.
So it goes to what he was saying about send me some pictures of. Let me know it's you. And Shim, for whatever reason, however she did it, got a girl to take the pictures with her.
Died of cancer at that and came back to life.
Doing what he asked her to do, so it looked like it was her. So now he's.
This dude thought he had a real girlfriend his whole 4 years of college.
Ain't never
Goes
met.
to the NFL, supposed to be like one of the top defensive players, and ended up just having a terrible career, bro, because of all of that was following him.
Man.
And that was really, after that, the Catfish show really was introduced to the world. Because back then, 2009, 10, nobody really knew what a catfish was. Right. And his parents was on there like...
They was crying. We thought they were...
You never mattered. So why would you do that?
Yeah, that's deep, man. All I can say is, man, mental health is real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't... I mean...
Y'all go to therapy?
They don't think.
Do you go to therapy?
I don't go to therapy. I mean, I got a lot of people around me that make me feel like I'm in therapy all the time. But
I've been to therapy a few times.
Yeah,
I've been to therapy too. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Not at all.
You need to talk to somebody.
I don't talk down on it at all. But I just know some people
need
don't think like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So
he legit thought he had a real girl.
Things like that is just like
wish it upon.
Yeah, that's something that normal people don't think of. You know what I'm saying?
Common sense.
So dude is still alive, but he's more on the feminine side. He's actually moved to a whole country.
Respectfully,
specifically for.
You could have been like, I would have been like Boosie. Excuse me, son. Show your pussy $4,000 online. That's probably like you would
anything. Like something after a while. I mean, shit. What you gonna do?
You gotta show me something, man. I'm not finna keep.
You must just never had nothing in your life. You know what I'm saying? To keep that going 4 years. That's a lot of time and effort. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he didn't have no common sense. He could play sports. He just didn't have his. He
probably would still be in the league right now killing, but that really just kind of tarnished his career.
Shit up.
I just dunked the ball.
Yeah.
That's all. That's it.
What you want to go with? What we doing?
What we got? Kyrie dropped by Nike. Picked up by who? What was that, Jamar?
Picked up by nobody. Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Damn, my bad, Kyrie, but Ja Morant got picked up by Nike. So we can start seeing Ja Morant signature shoes.
So Kyrie got dropped and they picked him up. Mm-hmm. Oh, he did the switcheroo.
Have y'all heard about what's going on with Kyrie?
Yeah, I've been a little tuned in a little bit. Yeah,
so
break it down.
I'm not surprised. So really, that nigga, he posted on Amazon. Y'all familiar with Prime Video?
Yeah.
So if you go on Amazon right now, it's still up. There's this anti-Semitic.
What the fuck is anti-Semitic? Can we clarify that? Because that shit has me confused.
I couldn't tell you because I ain't really looked into it that deep, but I know that it has. I know that it's against what. I know it's disrespecting Jews.
Yeah, something about Jews. That's what I know.
And Viacom is owned by Jews.
What is anti-Semitic?
You feel me? They the reason why everything's on TV that's on TV. But anyway, Kyrie went on Instagram and posted this DVD, not a DVD, but a movie that's on Amazon. I found this on the web. And it's called Negroes to Heroes, Black America Wake Up. Mm. So the nigga didn't even say anything. He just took a screenshot of the cover and posted it to his story.
That's it?
That's all he did.
He didn't say nothing.
But in the movie, it's got stuff that Jews would not like that's completely disrespectful to Jews. So that's why he got suspended and all that. So now that's why Nike's like, we ain't associated with that dude no more. They dropped him. Like his shoes went from $160 to $60.
They put this nigga on the Shaq.
On Nike's website.
Walmart shelf.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I said, they suspended him for a few games or whatever and had all this shit laid. What I wanted to ask y'all was,
that's fucked up. Like,
what do y'all think it takes for somebody to receive like a punishment from the black community? Like, what does somebody have to do? Like, for example, right now.
Yeah, give me examples.
What's hot right now is, I guess, I forget what school went to Valley High, but some school from Topeka went to Valley High School.
Topeka High.
Topeka High went to Valley High, and there was it literally was like not even a week ago, and I guess some kids in the school had a black doll.
I read about that black doll, but what?
So now they're getting. So basically, what my question is, what do you think it takes for somebody to get canceled? Because usually it's like somebody saying the N word or something.
You mean somebody black or somebody white to get canceled? You gotta elaborate on
somebody white. Because, for example, they're canceling this nigga for taking a screenshot of a cover.
Bro, it's different for them.
And putting it on Instagram. Because they run this.
And respectfully to my Caucasian people, they nothing like that. But it's like we could say something and get drugged through the mud. They could say something and apologize and
we're supposed to just get over it.
You know what I mean? So I think it's a double standard when it comes to us and what we say and things we do. And maybe it's because of like the athletes and the money that they make. We're at a point now that for years we was on the hush and we got to walk on eggshells, and now we at the point now we're like, man, I don't know about all that bullshit. You know, this is how I feel, and we should be able to say what we want and not get penalized. But if we do, like, y'all gotta have a happy medium. Motherfuckers can get away with murder, but let us do something, and this we getting banned for life. And I don't think it's us. It's the higher ups that ban us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the people who what they was just saying. You know why he got kicked out. It's
Topeka High School. And it's crazy.
Yeah, I went to the game last night. Matter of fact,
yeah.
And I didn't know nothing about what had happened. And of course, Gio Lyons is a coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they had to home open the game. And after the game, I was flipping through Facebook, and that's when I seen.
Mm-hmm.
So what were they doing with the dog?
Well, some girl in the stand. It was Valley. I can't remember. It was
Valley something.
Yeah. Anyway, they was out there, and then the kids in the stand was passing around this black dog, calling him all types of names, calling him nigga this, that, and the other. We gonna hang your black ass, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff.
I didn't even know all that.
Oh, yeah. Some video up for it, man. Some girl, I think that came from Topeka or something like that, started videotaping.
Valley Center High School.
Yeah, there it is. And
Valley Center, Kansas.
Gio, you know what I'm saying? They was threatening the kids on the team, you know what I'm saying? This and that. Of course, Topeka High had lost that game. You know what I'm saying? I guess it was a close game. I didn't get to go, but
so my question is okay, so when we at Highland Park games and Topeka High games, we got all them police in them motherfucking games. What happened in that situation? We can't even be around certain people that play fight because they be on our ass. So you mean to tell me they all in a whole motherfucking high school gymnasium and you see a motherfucking passing the baby doll around and security or police ain't did they fucking job?
So if you go to change,
what the fuck?
What is that website at the bottom? Change something. You can sign a petition.
Change.org.
yeah, I signed it.
You can sign a petition right now to have that. I guess they like shut classes down for the day, and I seen people in the comments saying, like, that ain't doing nothing but helping them out. They ain't got to go to school.
Yeah.
So, like, they need to be. There needs to be more.
You finna sit in here and we
punishment
have Black
for what
History.
happened.
I think the signature thing is to get the kids banned from the activities or something like that is what that is. And I think they need a 7,500.
I need to feel what it's like to be
signatures. When I signed up, it was like at 56. I'm sure by now it's at 75.
Yeah.
Gio Lyons is a very respectable cat in Topeka.
Yeah, right. I
went to school with him. A lot of respect for him because he's done a lot for the community. You know what I mean? But
shout out to him too.
That sounds. I can't think of the word to say. Man, if I was them students, I'd be looking at a lawsuit. I'm finna sue y'all. Y'all made us uncomfortable. I don't even
Well,
want
the
to
thing
basketball.
is,
I
though,
got PTSD every time I hit the court because y'all. Man,
right.
Boy.
Well, the fact is that the aftermath of all this is going on, we have to stand up. You know what I mean? We can't keep falling for just anything. You know what I'm saying? If we don't support ourselves and, you know, do our own thing, we're going to forever be in this situation and keep going through it. So
Malcolm or Martin?
Malcolm.
Because that's the next thing that I feel that we always mess up on is a Malcolm or Martin. Because we didn't march and sit up at the Capitol.
And we've been asking for too long.
Yeah,
it's been asked.
It's time. Like, that's the same thing with that. Like I was just saying, like, the motherfuckers was hush and quiet and playing by the rules for so long. We got a mouth. We should be able to speak our mind too and not get penalized for nothing.
We don't back each other up. We sitting back watching it, but we ain't like, you know, signing petitions and
sign the motherfucking petition.
Going forward with it. You know what I'm saying?
I signed it. You signed it.
I just signed it. You saw me do it. So, I mean, that's what steps need to be taken. So, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we don't have to keep going through this.
It's very unfortunate that we still are going through this, man.
For sure.
I wasn't even expecting none of that. And it's almost like they don't give a fuck what happens to them because, you know, they don't really see any type of discipline from
They keep blaming history repeats itself. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, we need to rechange it. You know what I'm saying?
And not every white folk is like that.
Nah, not at all. That's not the case.
It's just unfortunate that they're probably brought up, raised like that type shit.
Yeah, they think it's, you know, that's what they do. They think that's life. You know what I mean? Like you said, that's how they was raised.
Hell yeah.
But you come across the right one, you're going to tap that ass. All right, we're going to switch it up real quick. Gabriella Union, on her comment about Boosie, did y'all see that? And Boosie might be liking dick. Did y'all see?
I did.
I didn't see that one. But Boosie be, he's always on something.
Boosie
I swear.
turned the fuck up on her ass.
So what happened?
We're talking about Dwayne Wade's wife.
Oh, yeah, he was talking about, Boosie made a comment about his son,
right.
back in the Gap. Mm-hmm. So he said, I didn't know it was an old interview. There's an
Hold on, mind you, the boy who identifies as a girl, his own mother doesn't want him to do that. His own mother still refers to him as
I'm about to find the video.
A boy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't necessarily agree. Now, we don't have no issue with none of that.
Yeah, respectfully, we just talking about
we're just telling you what
the conversation between these two, because it's funny as shit. Hold on, I'm about to get this video.
So a clip that he's about to play from like a year ago, Gabrielle Union was doing an interview, and it just went viral. And she basically was on there. He gonna play it. She basically was on there talking about Boosie. He thinking about too much.
Beat that. Ain't no copyright over here. All right, here we go.
So good, you know. Sorry, Boosie.
Now, this is why I love Gabrielle.
So far, so good, you know. Sorry, Boosie. He's so preoccupied.
Yeah, he is. Very much so.
Almost like thou doth protest too much, little Booze.
I'm gonna look
You got a lot of dick on your mind.
Yeah. She tried to go in.
I mean,
Throw
it's
that out there.
like Zaya and Lil Nas X live in his head.
Like, what? It's like, sir, something you want to just go ahead and tell us. Is this a safe space?
No, for real.
This should be your sanctuary.
At this
Perhaps that
point, he
safe
ain't
space
said
is not
nothing. Like, he
provided
was,
for
I'm
him.
gonna be,
I
you
don't
got a
know.
comment pulled up?
He did not have one. We could definitely tell.
Because he lit her ass up. I'm talking about.
Wow.
He went in and that, now he said that's an old interview. It came out a little bit after the incident, but this is what Boosie replied.
Okay. For over a year. And she won't come fuck with me. Oh, yeah? Okay. She won't come fuck with me. I said, man, I ain't gonna talk about that. I told all my interviews, man, I'm not talking about them people.
Yep.
I'm gonna respect them people. Because that ain't my business.
So basically, he went on there. He did say something else. He responded on Twitter.
It sounds like Boosie growing up, man. He know
Nah.
he ain't.
No, hold on. That
That ain't the one?
Nah, that ain't the one. He just went live and didn't say what he said. He definitely responded. That nigga said,
Hold on, I gotta find this.
Damn.
I'm fine.
I was say, I'm surprised he didn't respond to that. You know what I'm saying? Say something slick to her. Like, hey.
This is what the nigga said. He said,
There you go.
he said, LOL, the whole world know I love women in the world know your husband love dick. I hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I have refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go bang him with that dildo and wait on a script. You little white girl. That's what he responded with.
Yeah. But you know he wasn't.
But Boosie being Boosie, I mean.
I don't think he was wrong. And it's fucked up that it came back and went viral. But now he on your helmet.
D-Wade might have to sneak him when he see him, bro.
Yeah, you talk about my lady, you know.
You
it's-
talking about me taking.
But shit, she brought his name
D-Wade
up,
don't
but
want it.
you don't talk about nobody's kids neither, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you.
Man, you know, Bootie's known for.
And what did he actually? Is it because he said that
I know that.
a kid can't make that decision at that age or something like that? What was it?
Yeah, it was something like that on that line. But like I said, you can't speak on nobody else's kids and voice your opinion and then make it public like
Just
that.
because
Oh
you don't
man,
agree
he
with
calling
it.
it tea kettle black, right? Because didn't Charleston White say something about Tootie Raw and T.I.
Charleston White went in on
and now
them
they're
niggas'
trying to,
heads.
and they just getting on his head.
Yeah.
He calling it tea kettle black. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Say less. Yep, he did the same shit, bro. What?
Yeah, Boosie crazy as hell. Let me ask y'all real quick though.
What you got?
Prime Video or Netflix?
I got both.
Prime Video,
fuck
Netflix
with
be on
Prime
some
Video.
bullshit. They
I
be
fuck with
having.
Prime Video more than Netflix now.
They don't
I
update.
cancel my Netflix account. Okay.
But see, there's a couple of things on Netflix I like to watch.
Series or movies?
Series.
Got
Like
you.
what?
Okay.
Yeah, I watch Narcos.
Okay. I fuck with
Yeah,
that.
series for sure.
Prime Video, Netflix. You look like a Netflix.
Man,
nigga.
I Netflix, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, I've been on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really ain't dibbled and dabbled in anything else, but I know it's out there. But yeah, definitely, I'm with the flicks, man. You know, Netflix and chill. That's Will, baby. That's what I'm on.
Okay.
Network and Cupcake.
What y'all? Okay, I'm gonna switch it up. Who do y'all think like? I don't know what type of music y'all niggas be listening to. I know I listen to all type of shit, but who do y'all think is the most influential rapper out right now? Not your favorite, not who you fuck with personally, and it may be that, but who do you think is the most influential? And if you don't even fuck with nobody like that, you might I fuck with a lot of people in the underground, but who you think is the most influential right now? You can look at the kids and see what they got going on. But I'm going to say Young Boy.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah,
It's between him and Lil Baby because Lil Baby got some shit too. But Young Boy most definitely for sure. I take
Lil
that back.
Baby and Young Boy for me.
I listen to I don't listen to him that much. Me, I'm a Bay listener. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a lot of people from the Bay.
Yeah.
You know, man. You come to my house. People come to my house. I'm listening to music. They don't even know what the hell I'm
I fuck with the
listening
boy too.
Facts.
I feel like
They be like,
I feel like a lot of niggas
yeah,
have taken.
come on, man.
I feel like a lot of niggas have taken the boy's sounds
Who?
and rap. The boy from the Bay.
Oh yeah, the boy. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I listen, like I said, I listen to Burner.
Oh, that's my
I
guy.
think he's probably one of the most influential persons out there.
I'm still on Messi.
Mess too.
Before
Oh,
Cash
man.
Lord.
I bumped all that
Before
stuff.
Cash
Old school.
Lord.
Oh, yeah,
Before.
facts.
He said before, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
What you think?
Man, like I said, I listen to a lot, man. It depends like what you really mean. And like I listen to stuff that my lifestyle is about.
I know who you listen to, but who do you think?
It's more.
It ain't just it ain't necessarily gonna be who you listen to. Who's the most influential right now to you? Like who you always like? Damn, that nigga, he's hot. Like he doing his thing. Kids are singing and shit. And
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That it's big, man. When you say things like that, you can't just narrow it down. But like you said, the ones that everybody know, Young Boy,
yeah,
Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying, Lil Baby, Da Baby, you know what I'm saying. Them guys are for sure. J. Cole, you know what I'm saying. Them guys.
who y'all listening to right now? I know y'all probably got a playlist, a whole bunch of shit, but who y'all fucking
I'm
with
kind of
right
like
now?
with bro.
I know you said
on.
the band, yeah.
You know,
She
I
said
like
some Cali
Midwest.
shit.
I like underground music. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
I fuck with Detroit niggas.
I got a lot
I
of.
like them too. It gotta be that.
Detroit. There's a few Detroit cats I do bump that they stay
They got
in the
that.
rotation heavy.
For me, it's got to be something I've actually, my lifestyle's been around, or I've been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't listen to somebody that's fake. You know what
I
I'm
see
saying?
why you talking about Burner. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see
Because
exactly why you
I
talking
listen
about
to stuff that actually I've been through, I've seen, and they talk about the same things that I've done, or I've been out there in the streets and
Relatable
done
music,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it ain't got nothing related to me, or something I've done, or something that's close to me, I ain't hearing it. Like,
So what you think?
I don't hear about them other cats.
I mean, you know, I bang.
Briss, bang. Yeah,
Today they turn it off. That's how much I've been
I'm
listening
still
to.
mad about Briss, bro.
And that was man. I found his
hurt me.
music, and then they caught him slipping. I got the next. We finna go.
Yeah.
We gonna go into some crazy shit.
What we doing?
Yeah, we doing. Man, this is crazy. So a 10-year-old boy, you ready? Killed his mother. Intentionally killed his mom because she would not buy him a virtual reality headset.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee.
Definitely not getting one.
10-year domed her intentionally.
And he knew he was gonna do it because the night before he went, when she told him no, I think the night before he did it, he went to her gun box and got her gun and went to bed with her gun. And then the next day is when he shot her. He like executed her too. So he knew he was gonna do it. And then after he did it, he took her card and still bought him.
And he didn't get to touch it.
And then when he got when they sat him down for questioning, he eventually what they call it, what's the C word? Confessed.
Later told.
And then when
she
his mother,
saved it.
he's black by the way,
Yeah.
but when his mother,
I'm surprised.
when his mother's sister, when his
You
auntie,
sound black.
when his auntie showed up, his auntie was telling the police like, you know, he always has been a little different, a little quiet,
Yeah.
and I guess he told his auntie had no feelings at all. It was like, I'm sorry for killing my mom. You know, wasn't crying, none of that. Over some virtual reality
You ain't
headsets.
finna be virtual playing shit now. You finna
I mean, it just can't be that, man. You know, tell him what she done did to that boy. You know what I'm saying? From the whole time, it just
I fuck
that
with this nigga because he got a different
that
perspective
was
every
the
topic
whole
he got.
motherfucking reason why that was the icing on the
Now,
cake.
see,
Right.
now, see,
You know what I'm
and what I
saying?
took from that was he's actually spoiled, and this is the one time mom tried to stick up and say
I
no,
know that.
and because you spoiled him his whole motherfucking life. Oh no, I'm finna fix. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's
mean,
what
though?
I
You
said.
gonna take
That's
moms
what
out?
I mean, right?
When you done with it, like, now you definitely ain't gonna get him.
So
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Because
the
we
character
got to-
the dude was black. Because
Yeah.
that's some shit that, really honest, white
Low
people
key,
run
yeah.
around here
No offense, but
doing
that
stuff like
is.
that to
Y'all
people.
ready for the next
He
one?
on some school shooter shit.
We ain't even done. You know what I'm talking about? The 4 girls.
Oh no, the 4 boys, the 4 teenagers.
Oh yeah, there was boys.
Yeah, so I don't know what city it was in.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. These 4 teenagers. They 2 of them was related to this 38-year-old man.
It was their nephew.
Their
you said,
nephew.
yeah.
They killed him. He took their devices away from him because he didn't like how they was moving on Instagram. I don't know the details of how they was moving, but these young niggas nowadays, everybody got ops.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So ain't no
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
what they was doing. So he took their devices with him, and so they probably lived with him.
Had to.
They killed them because
like
he
you said,
took their phones from him.
So do y'all, and I feel y'all, I'm thinking like
Before
you,
you
like
get
you were saying,
started.
yeah.
Hey, I'm forgetting.
What was he doing?
What was he doing before?
Yeah. So
You
you
know?
know, somebody might have been whooping their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they killed him right there in the crib.
But my question is this: so do you think like, because this goes from the first story to this one, do you think that it's
And they're black.
it's too engaging for them, like for some, and they like they took my shit, I'm about to shoot somebody, or do you think it's really something mental? Do you think they was getting
It's
their ass
mental.
beat before?
I think it's mental.
That's mental.
It's a little bit of all that. You know what I mean? I think it's some abuse, mental. You know, talking down on them, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Stress. You know, the society. If you don't got the latest or the greatest, you ain't on nothing. You know what
Is
I'm
that
saying?
a black thing though?
It's. I think it's just
because I mean it's like if you don't got the
you ain't got the latest or the greatest, you ain't on nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in order to be that person, you gonna have to do something extravagant. You know what I'm saying, or something outrageous. But ain't nobody saying go kill your parents,
Right.
Because you ain't get electronic
You
that
better
you
go in
can
there,
work
slam
hard
your doors,
for.
stump your feet a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different than what I grew up like. You know what I'm saying? I went and got it. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
best way I could.
We took the stairs on them.
There's definitely like, you know, I already knew my mom was gonna tell me no.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I didn't have that mentality.
That's
to
really
go
how it
ask
was for real.
for something.
You already
you
know
know,
damn near the
And it's
answer.
not that she told you no, that she just didn't want you to have it. Most likely it was because she couldn't get it for you.
Right.
So
You already knew.
we all from the set from
Yeah.
Topeka. Topeka ain't that big. We know
Right.
that. So what we do? All right,
Do what you
mom.
had to do.
We'll see you later on tonight. You know what I'm saying? We went out in the streets and did what we had to do to get what we
Right.
needed to get. It's just how we did it. You know
It's
what I mean?
different today.
Yeah,
man.
it's
These
way
kids-
different.
these
Plus,
kids
they,
is different.
it might
That
be
goes
spoiled,
back to
but
like when we was in school, middle school, high school. We didn't. If you saw a nigga get his ass beat, you had to be there.
yeah.
Nowadays, niggas got this when
They
you
on
get
your
your
ass
ass
with that
beat,
camera, boy,
and
you finna
everybody
be
sharing
running.
it,
And
saving it,
and that's never
remixing
going
it.
nowhere. That's gonna
They say
pop
we-
up.
Oh,
They
you
say
beat
we-
him up? No,
they
you
say
didn't.
we
I seen you
cyborgs.
get smacked up, and then he put you in the headlock, threw you up against the
Right
wall.
here.
So it's crazy. That's why there's more school shootings now.
You think this is too much technology for?
It's too much
us now?
power, man. It's too
Yeah.
much.
They
It's,
say we're robots
oh, it's past robots.
because we're always attached to it.
Well, like I was telling you earlier, as far as TikTok over here,
That's crazy. Yeah, listen to this.
over here, the algorithm. I don't know if a lot of people know, but the
I heard
the
about that.
algorithm in TikTok over here is what it is. But in China and Japan, the algorithm is all educational.
Yeah.
How to and
Matter of
do
fact, the
shit.
dude that built the algorithm is from China.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why he did that, and then all the negative stuff is in the United States, and all the
Exactly.
good stuff is over there.
Right.
And I'm saying they don't see
That makes
anything
sense.
about murders, killings, and none of that stuff. It's like learn your ABCs.
Man, TikTok
words,
be on
okay?
my ass. I'm supposed to go live. I'm scared to go live because every time I put something on there, I get reported. I don't know if,
Flagged, yeah.
yeah, I'll be like, oh, I'm cool on that. I tried to work with the TikTok, but they be lighting me up.
Damn.
Yeah, TikTok is crazy.
Restricted.
Matter of fact,
Restricted.
that's another thing. Like, well, we kind of get into that, and I'm sure it's gonna be another topic. Like, with Burner, he actually built his own platform.
I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called, but I
Yeah,
downloaded it.
Social Club.
Social Club.
Yeah.
Yep. I downloaded it. I haven't like started an account yet, but I have downloaded it because I
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
with
I'm
Burner.
gonna
I'm
do that
very
tonight.
proud of Burner. Burner's came so a long way. Nigga was just on Forbes.
Yeah,
sure.
he did that. Salute.
Damn near billionaire now if he ain't already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Swear,
he is.
man.
He got one or two dispensaries almost in every state or better.
Okay, so we're gonna get into what y'all got going on, man. So tell us about the company, you know, what's going on with that, and how did that start? A little bit of background.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we from Topeka. Like I said, my mom was a single parent. You know what I'm saying? She was struggling. We was always out in the streets running around. You know what I mean? My mom pretty much kicked me out when I was younger. So I ain't had no choice but to get out there and just do what I had to do to survive. You know, I was still in school too. But long story short, you know what I'm saying, I got into drugs and stuff like that, and I was out, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. So I had a history of just dealing with
Doing what you do,
marijuana, period. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I had my first son. I quit doing all the street stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go the right way,
Yeah.
legal. You know what I'm saying? Got married, everything, all that. So then I got into the hemp industry. I brought the attention to my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I asked them to help. You know what I'm saying? I've always been an entrepreneur, done a lot of things. I've had a couple businesses, car lots. You know what I'm saying? I used to own a barbershop, all that. So eventually we got into the industry, the hemp industry, and we started planning out growing hemp and trying to market it. So we didn't really have a place to actually do it at first. You know what I'm saying? We got some ground that we could have grew it on, but eventually I'm like, okay, well, we got this little piece right here that's already paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm already taking care of it. So we put a plan together, we put it out there, you know what I mean? And I have my brothers, you know what I'm saying, and a couple friends and family.
When did that start?
The farm bills passed in 2018 across the United States, you know what I'm saying? We didn't actually put our first seed in the ground until I think 2020.
So y'all was really like, we finna do this shit.
Yeah, it took a second because you have to plan it out. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have a game plan for sure.
Our biggest thing was financial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't cheap to get into that business. Not only that, I've never grew nothing like that before. You know what I mean? As much as I've touched it, the plant, I've never actually grew it. You know what I mean? So, or even grew a goddamn
Did you have to
tomato.
get some training or go to class for that? Or
That's another thing. I'm in class right now. I've actually taken a bunch of classes, but our thing was the industry at the beginning was so new. We were just trying to hurry up and get into business. You know what I'm saying? Because people was making big money real quick.
Big money, man.
Especially them farmers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them farms took out 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 acres and laid it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first couple 100,000 people that actually did it and were successful with it actually made a lot of money.
Yeah.
But there was so many people in the industry that did it like that. You know what I'm saying? They got big loans and all that stuff, and they fell under because now they got all this product and they can't sell it, and the stuff damn near rotted in warehouses and dried the hell up. And now they got all these loans, they can't even make the payments on it, and then actually lost everything. The houses, cars, everything, families and all that.
they was out there just before they was
So with us, you know what I'm saying, I went out there and tried to get in contact with some friends and families that actually wanted to get into the business or into the industry. Like I said, money was the issue.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of money. So I gathered a couple people. I didn't just want anybody to get involved. You know what I mean? I wanted some good, reputable people because, I know some people out here. If I needed to go talk to somebody, hey, I need 100,000, I need 200,000, I could have got it, no problem, because of who I am and what I've done and for speaking. But I didn't want that. I wanted to go in the positive direction. So I went to my brother. I went to my other brother. You know what I mean? I went to real business-minded people. You know what I'm saying? I asked, hey, y'all want to get into this industry? We got this, and this going on. This is what it's going to cost. Some people wanted to, some people didn't. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, long story short, we put together a little pan, and we got some seed, laid it out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was so expensive to do. Like I said, we never knew how to grow it.
Right.
We put our seed out there, and shit popped up.
And this is
That's
what y'all
about all
know
it did.
anything.
You know
Y'all
what I'm
just
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
this
We
is
didn't
the
know what we
first
were
thing.
doing at all.
So y'all didn't really,
I got
y'all had
this,
no
right.
idea what was going on. Y'all just went full
I mean,
fledged
we
and
had an
just-
idea, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got to do a little research on
You
it.
learn as you go.
But, you know, when, like he said, when we first did it, we just wanted to get in, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We wanted to make sure if our foot was in the door, we was in the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything
Didn't
was
want
a
to miss that
follow.
opportunity.
Yeah, we didn't want to miss the opportunity, and it was something new, and you know,
It was like the gold
everybody
rush.
was scared,
Yeah,
and like you
it
said,
still
gold
is.
rush. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
It still is. As a matter of fact, I read an article today saying I think the industry's at about 18 billion, and in 2027 it's going to be to 31 billion or something like that.
Believe it.
yeah,
Worth.
yeah.
But so we put the stuff out there. Our first year,
This is 2020.
yeah,
2020,
2020. Our
Was when
first
we
year, we was having
first
so
did
many
it. Pandemic.
problems and
Yeah,
struggles
and
so
then the
much.
pandemic hit. We'll get on that too.
Yeah, we was struggling so much, you know what I'm saying, with pest and disease. I think our first year, we probably got like maybe a foot, 2 foot worth of plant, but we was happy.
Right.
We was
Seen
growing
something.
something.
Yeah, we was like, yeah, it happened. You know,
You know what I'm saying? We didn't get very much out of it, but we was happy. And on
Just
top of
in the
that,
process.
with that industry, you pretty much got to have it sold already in order to make some money.
Right.
Which we had a buyer, because who I bought my seed from actually wanted to buy all my product back.
Right.
So we was
That's
cool.
good.
We got a buyer. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
cool.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. But we didn't produce enough.
Right.
And I think that first year we only produced like 5 pounds out of an acre, which ain't nothing. You could brew 5 pounds in a closet.
But so how much would you expect to make off of an acre then?
Well, back in 2018, 2019, if you actually grew it good enough, 1 acre could yield you anywhere between $1 to $2 million an acre.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's big money.
Yeah.
Big money. You know what I mean? So I was gonna mow. I had some woods and shit on the damn property. I was about to mow everything, man.
Everything getting knocked
I'm
down.
about to knock down all the
Everything.
trees, everything. You know, I'm about to flatten everything in sight. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Right.
But it didn't really work like that. As time went on, the market plummeted.
It was the
much.
pandemic our first year too.
Right.
So we had bigger dreams and stuff, you know what I mean? But the pandemic hurt a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I never thought about that because I seen some shit on Snap, but I ain't think about that because everybody's life was changing.
yeah, it was like everything was just like that overnight. Like, oh damn, we got to switch up, and it was just everybody felt it at once. So everybody was scared, didn't know what was going to happen in the world. We couldn't even be around loved ones, nothing.
Yeah.
So we already had the plan. We already started. We was going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we had a lot of Sayer supporters, but you know there wasn't a lot of people that actually wanted to come out and really put effort.
Put
like,
the footwork in.
I feel like we in a place right here where it's you got to show me, then I'll believe it type thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
They gotta see something.
I gotta see it, you know, before I invest. But a lot of people that don't achieve their dreams is they don't go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
So
take that risk.
you got to jump out there, and we really jumped out there with it.
I agree. You do got to.
Yeah.
Cease first.
So like anyway, we after that first year we got like 5 pounds. We sold it. At this point, you know what I'm saying, I got all this equipment. I got a lot of money invested. The first year, I think we was almost right about $100,000 invested.
Okay.
Out of pocket, no loans,
Nothing.
no real major help from anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, everybody wanted to be involved and wanted to help, but when it actually came down to doing the groundwork, crickets.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody was coming around. You know what I'm
They
saying?
just wanted to be cool.
I got money from my brothers and other family members, and everybody can't afford to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no guarantee you're going to get your money back.
Right.
We thought we was going to make it, but that out of that 5 pounds, only made $1,700. With that being said, our first year, like I said, had almost $100,000 tied up at my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? It was a struggle. Like, dang. But at that point, I got all this equipment, I got all this stuff, I got this little bit of knowledge. We're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we failed, but we're gonna get
figure
through
it out.
it.
Double back.
Year 2, we grew a little bit more. I sent it off to the processor. I don't even know how many pounds it came out of that, but all in all,
Definitely
it
more
takes
than
about
5.
40 pounds to make a liter of oil, and we ended up with 6 liters. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's bio. That's that. You know what I'm saying? That comes out of biomass. That's the leaf and everything, minus the stem. You know what I'm saying? So everything goes in. But we were trying to grow smokable and CBD gummies, tinctures, and all that other stuff, which we're gonna have products coming soon. Anyway, so then with that, you know what I'm saying? We did that, and we like, dang man, we're getting better. It grew taller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got some equipment.
Seeing
We got a little bit of help.
progress.
Yeah.
So year 3, which is just the one you just passed. Was that it?
Yeah. This is
So-
going on our 4th year.
Yeah. So I bought more seed. You know what I'm saying? When we first started putting our seeds out there, every single year, the seeds kept dying. You know what I'm saying? The plants kept dying. We couldn't figure out what the hell.
Right.
We didn't know what the hell we were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now
Trial and error.
I would reach out to people. What we doing wrong? The problem with that is nobody's going to tell you or teach you how to do nothing unless you got some money to talk to you about.
Of course.
Really?
You got to pay the
I
play,
swear,
Yeah, you
right?
got to
I
pay.
swear to God,
It
man.
ain't
Nobody's
no
gonna tell
change,
you
it's the
nothing or
game.
show you nothing.
That
You know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying? Willing to give you any type of help unless they getting paid for it, which I understand.
Yeah.
But dang, you know what I'm saying? Get me in the door. Show me how to do it. And then me personally,
I'm
I'm
good.
going to make it right for you
Yeah.
later.
Teach me how to fish, man.
I ain't going to forget.
Yeah, teach me how to do it, and I'm going to come back and help you out what you need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this year we ended up doing the same field. Our plants end up being damn near 8 foot tall.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I don't know how many pounds. I got a call due the other day and tried to see.
Oh,
how
you
many
got some
pounds.
pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
8
some
feet.
pounds.
8
man.
feet.
8 feet tall, man.
8
Over
feet.
what,
Some NBA players
2,000
out there.
Yeah, we had over like
Dunking on the game.
2,000 plants.
over 2,000 plants, and they were
They all 8 feet.
most of them was about 8 feet.
Yeah.
No lower than 6.
Yeah, about
Year
6 to
3,
8
so
feet.
y'all done
So
went from-
we had kids out there. You know what I mean? Grown adults. You know what I'm saying? So
It took a minute. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot of learning, trial and error. Right now, I'm currently trying to grow it as organic as possible. which
All
I'm learning
organic. All
everything.
organic.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm enrolled in a school right now, which is called the Soil Food Web by Dr. Elaine Ingham. I think that's what it is. I took a KNF fermenting class to actually grow that sticky. You know how you get the sticky on that bud?
Yeah.
I know how to do that. Make that mug sticky. When it's so sticky, you do the pool. You can't. It's so sticky. Hand sticky as hell. You can't.
Yeah, that's what you want.
And then,
That's what you want. For
And then
sure.
another
That's what
class
you
I
gonna get.
took is another class by the soil doctor, which teaches you how to read the amendments in the soil and actually apply all your fertilizers that you need to do. So eventually, between all three classes that I'm taking, I'm going to be able to tell other farmers what to do as far as what fertilizers they need by a microscope and send it off to the lab and getting it back, and I can actually read it and show you what you need to do, what you need, you know what I'm saying, what you do wrong, you know what I'm saying, with all the diseases and all this other stuff. Cost me a lot of money between all those classes. Hell, the Dr. Ingham classes, that class alone was like $7,000 by itself, and then the soil doctors, I think his is $15,000, and then the fermenting class, that was like I think when I got in, it was like $500. Now today, dude, I think you sell that thing for like $2,000.
It's a knowledgeable investment, though.
Yeah.
All of them.
But with
You
all
gotta
that,
spin the win.
yeah, with all that involved, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting my own knowledge to it as well with trial and error that we've been through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we lost a lot. Our first year, I think we lost right out the gate like 10, 15 racks.
That's how it is with businesses, though.
Yeah.
You know
the
that.
first couple
Yeah,
years,
You ain't gonna see it until like 5 years in. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The first, 2-3 years? Matter of fact, we lost seeds this year too. You know what I'm saying? And my seed alone, the average seed really costs $1 per seed, and 1 acre takes about 2,600 seed. And I think we probably planted at least twice every year and lost the first round of crops. So right at the rip.
Why is that, though? Is that like pesticides?
No,
or-
No,
it's
it's just
lack
where
of
we're at.
knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not knowing how to grow it, you know what I mean? And actually, because plants only going to stay in a pot so long. And once they get so big, they got to be transplanted immediately. If you don't, you're going to lose it. You know what I mean? And then when you're planting that many plants, you got them in a tray. So you got them in little bitty squares or whatever, or even little solo cups.
Right.
It's only going to get so big on that cup.
You gotta move it.
You have to move it
Gotta
quickly.
Give 'em that
for sure.
quickly.
Give
When
them
it
that
tells
room.
you it's time, it's time.
Yeah.
If not, a week later, that mug fuck around and be dead. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, there's a lot to it, and free game. You know, you're not feeding the plants. You know what I'm saying? You're really feeding the soil.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So once you learn everything, you know what I'm saying, it takes time, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm still learning. We still learn.
we still learning.
Learn
Like
every day.
things that we learned last year, we're putting it again this year
That's
to
right.
make things better. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm sure we're gonna find something out this year and be like, damn, we can do it even better this way than what we was doing last year.
Y'all
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
figure out something new gonna be every year.
Yeah.
Because the first year, I'm telling you, we was out there actually hand planting.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we was out there digging
Getting it in.
holes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I said, putting in the real work. You know what I'm saying?
2,600 plants in
Yeah.
the first round died. And we did it again.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think we did it 3 times.
did.
Yeah, we
But
never
y'all
gave
did
up
that,
though.
yeah.
We never gave up. We kept
So I
going.
kept buying more seed.
Then we got to the point to where we actually have on a machine now. We're sitting on the machine and it just
does
goes
it.
down the road and we just boom, boom. You know, so the time is cutting
Yeah.
way more than half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It took us days to do shit like that by hand on knees. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask what's y'all's? Do y'all have a staff or y'all just
You
still
see-
going
you
in?
see-
You're
Seeing
looking
it.
at it. You know what I'm
Seeing
saying?
it.
The staff is here right now. I mean, like I said, we
My
got.
wife helps us out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She
for
does
sure.
a lot of work. Sometimes I got the kids. Hey, get up, let's go. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for
Sometimes
sure.
We got work.
they still got, you know what I'm saying, lives. My younger kids, my daughter, man, she's the main one, man. She's gonna be a true farmer. She don't even know what the hell we doing out there, but she's
Yeah,
out there.
she's out
If
there.
I'm out there, she's out there. She gonna
She got her own little pond and
Man,
stuff over here on the
Y'all already
side.
getting started.
Yeah.
Bucket,
See,
she
hey,
got-
Uncle Will, come look at what I did over here. You know what I'm
She's gonna put a
saying?
TP in the
Hey,
pot,
that's
all
what's
types
up.
of stuff.
Yeah.
She got it going, but it's a
She gonna
family
run the
thing.
track out,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody sees it. Our kids look at it. You know, family is knowing what we doing.
Y'all, it's like, to me, I love it, bro, because it's like, I'm thinking of generational wealth, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, for
Cutting
sure.
out
Yeah, yeah.
generational curses and how, you know, what came before. So y'all really planting a real seed.
Yeah, for sure.
In the
Literally.
beginning, and then
Yeah.
also in the beginning with the struggle, we'll remember this, man. We was hauling our own water.
Yeah,
Hauling.
the state.
Hold on.
this-
Now Was
Couldn't
this
even
like
use the
hundreds
city
of
water?
gallons?
Yeah,
We
they
didn't know.
They didn't want us. We couldn't use the city water, but in all though reality, we could.
We didn't know about it.
Yeah, but
If
they
you
told us
read the
no.
rules, if you read the rules in the fine print,
So they was,
see, a lot of people don't take. Like I said, you're gonna have to pay for this game, bro.
You gotta get
hey,
Because
they just sprinkling some game.
Hey, they
Yeah.
don't tell you this. You know what I'm saying? You could actually irrigate a field up to 2 acres. We was planting up 1 acre. Nobody told us that. And it was in the fine print that I didn't actually read and see. So the minute I found that out, because I went to another farm here in Shawnee County, pretty
Seen
much,
it.
and actually, like, hey man, what's up with you? How are you getting your water? This,
Yeah.
that, where you getting your power from? And, oh, I guess this dude right here, he knew some electricians and stuff like that. They climbed the pole, put the damn wire on the pole, and put the wire on the ground, brother. I'm talking about on the ground. I stepped over it like, hey man, what you doing with this wire on the ground? He's like, man, I got an electrician, man. This is how we putting our wire. I said, well, where you getting the water at? He said, right here. I said, damn, that's attached to the house or something like that. Why are you doing that? I'm saying, that's illegal. He's like, no, man, you got to read the fine print. Man, they didn't tell me. That was a white dude that told me.
That's crazy.
He said, man, go back and look at this, and look it up. Because I actually applied, because there's a creek right there beside us. So I applied for water rights, trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
I built this damn pump and everything that don't use electricity. I was going to put the thing in there, asked this other farmer, because to get to that creek, I had to cross his ground. So I asked him what I'm saying, if I could do that. Well, he told me, yeah, in the beginning. But once he found out
what we was doing. Oh, nah, we can't do that.
Yeah. So they kind of
it ain't none of
like,
his
Yeah.
business what we use the water for.
It's been going on because a lot of people don't know that you can do this. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are like, it sounds like a good idea until it's like, damn, it actually is happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. You guys are really doing this shit.
Call the fucking vets.
Yeah, like they're coming. They're my everything. You know.
Right.
So people don't know who's
They're
really
coming. Everything.
everything.
Shut it
They're
down.
here. They're close the blinds. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know what was really going on, but it was actually happening, and a lot of people just didn't know, so they wanted to back out, or you know.
That's
I'm
wild.
glad y'all got over that hump.
Yeah, for sure.
There's still more humps and things we're gonna have to accomplish and get over still, because the industry is so saturated out there, man. With this stuff, man, it's crazy. You could buy the biomass, man, really actually cheap, and send it to a processor and actually get the oil damn near cheaper than you can farming it. The only reason we continue doing it because we already paid for all the equipment we got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're gonna do our own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So
We're
you're
gonna get
gonna-
our own and make our own.
So when it is legal, y'all gonna be working with a lot of local shops when they open up, or local people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
Y'all,
sure.
so y'all ultimately trying to just sell
I mean, yeah, we
the
see the
product to
sale.
the shops and
You know what I'm saying?
have your own shop. or-
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna end up getting a CBD store. You know what I'm saying? What we're really trying to do is get ready for Kansas to become legal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, no, Missouri's legal as of tomorrow.
Right. So what we're trying to do is just be ready to go, because the first thing into is actually learn how to grow it. You know what I mean? And stay into the business or the industry, because what Kansas is telling people, from my understanding, is if the hemp industry is in it, whoever's doing that in Kansas is going to have first shot actually getting these other licenses. So we got to keep going to stay in that business to keep it going.
Stay
You know what
right
I'm
in
saying?
front of 'em.
But also in the same aspects, we can't keep up with the business if we ain't actually making no money, because we are way more than $100,000 in now. We still haven't made a bunch of money.
Well, when
You know what I
they
mean?
pop off though,
Yeah, it's gonna do real good. So we staying in the business to keep. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, to help other people, because my daughter, you know what I'm saying, she has ADHD. You know what I'm saying? So I try to
Got you for sure.
make some stuff for her to take.
Who's that?
My daughter. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But other people, you know what I'm saying? And then I actually talked to my mom today. She's actually taking it. She bought some products from another company. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? That she was taking. She know we're doing it, but we haven't had no product to actually sell anybody. So really, a lot of people don't even know that we even really do it. Some people know, but some people don't.
Yeah.
Like, we never really advertise. We got a website and everything, but we haven't really advertised because our products ain't in yet to actually sell them.
wanna make sure you have-
Levitate 9. Remember that
Levitate
name?
9, man.
y'all
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
levitate.
You
Get
can
your
follow us on
mind
Instagram.
right.
I'm gonna put y'all's Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit
Tag
all
me.
that.
Can we get a
Instagram.
hoodie? Where the hoodies at?
Man, I can get you hoodies
Get
made
you
for
all that, man.
My wife.
So y'all got the website, which is
Oh, is it part of, is that on there?
Levitate9.com.
Levitate9.com. I'll post it at the bottom.
Are the hoodies on there? Or we
No,
gotta
the
work-
hoodies ain't on there yet. Like I said, there's been a lot of struggle.
We doing all of that. You looking at a whole
That's
team
what I'm like,
right
you
here.
see
You know
me
what I'm
asking questions.
saying?
Look,
We in the
I'm trying
dirt. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do this type of stuff. You
I don't know
what I'm
nobody
saying?
else doing what y'all doing.
Nobody.
Right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
there's
not very
people,
big.
but just not in this area. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's going to take everybody to be a part of this. It's not just for us.
What I wanted to ask, not to interrupt you, bro, but what I wanted to ask was like, I'm just curious. Do y'all have like? Is it? I know it's outdoor because y'all playing. Is it secured?
Or is it enclosed?
It's in an enclosed area. You know what I'm saying?
Like nobody
you really
get to that shit.
I mean, yeah, you got to know us to be able to know exactly where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't gonna stumble across it like, oh shit, there's a whole field.
It's
I've
like
heard y'all
Pineapple
motherfuckers
Express.
like in the
Yeah.
outskirts of KC that's farming and people running in their shit, taking shit.
Oh yeah, they can
See,
run
that-
that if they
go
want
back
to.
Medical too, but if people are not educated, they're not going to understand. There's nothing you can do with it if you don't know where to take it to get it turned into oil or processed.
Because this is not...
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This
Okay,
is
I
not
see
the-
what you're saying.
I'm saying
There's
you
ain't no
can
The
make
nothing-
process
something-
isn't done with
Yeah.
just the plants.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
more than
And
that.
you can still be prosecuted. Don't get it twisted. You can still be prosecuted being caught with this stuff because it's still not federally legal. Believe that.
So how long y'all think the shit gonna take? It's got to be coming up. Can't be too
It goes
long.
on the ballot
Kansas
in
is-
March.
I mean,
it goes
once-
to get on the ballot in March.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think it'll be real soon. But they gonna get every dollar, every cent they can.
Yeah.
You know what
They
I'm
gonna
saying?
make their
Possibly.
money. Yeah.
And then they gonna backdoor and then make money on the front end too.
Yeah.
So it's all about money.
I think in some states now, I'm not sure, but I think in some states, like people who've been already prosecuted and
Yeah, man, they starting
For-
to...
for having
Yeah.
weed and shit, they're
Release the
getting some
cases.
kind
For
of
minor
leeway.
crimes, they release them.
Yeah.
For minor
Non-violent.
crimes. You know what I'm saying? If you had just a bag or two or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you ship it in 1,000, 2,000 pounds, you're probably going to get lesser time. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to
Yeah,
actually
you
get
gonna
out.
get some time
you get a
knocked
little
off,
bit
but-
less time.
So it's coming
No,
off your
but
record, or they just
They should let them out too, man, because they making millions.
I don't know. I couldn't
I would
answer
think
that
they should let motherfuckers out because they making millions of dollars, but they probably gonna keep your ass in there if you was moving 2,000, 3,000 pounds. They're gonna keep you, but I feel they should let everybody out. Shit, if you making $1 million off of it and your family balling out, and my people still locked up, and you let them free.
So the ultimate goal for y'all, what would you want to tell somebody watching this right now? Well, before you say what your ultimate goal is, if there's somebody out there that's thinking about doing what y'all doing, what would you want them to know? What would you tell them?
I would tell them, really mean it. You know what I'm saying? If this is what you want to do, say you're going to do it.
Because this
You know
shit
what I'm
about to
saying?
be legal here.
Literally.
Get ahead of the game. You hear what they was just saying what they had to go through, and these boys just started.
I mean, yeah, it's about sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I had one pair of shoes for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that you're going to have to do unless you already financially straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got it handed to you, then that's different. But I would tell somebody, you got to be serious about this because, like you said, there is people in the penitentiary that try to, come up and do it to, support their families. And now it's able to where we can get licensed to do this. You know what I'm saying? Now we don't have to take those chances to jeopardize our freedom when all you got to do is just,
Generation.
Go by
the book. You know what I'm saying?
You got to
You
know
gonna-
where to
You're
fill
gonna
out
take
all your
10 racks to
applications.
the man.
You got a
You know what I
choice,
mean?
man.
You gonna ride up the highway with bandos. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No
And then
bandos.
you might get jacked or whatever. Why take those chances when you can be like, all right, I want to go the right way, and hopefully I can have it set for my whole family to do this. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a one-time trip. This is a lifetime.
This is a lifetime.
Yeah.
We're not doing it for particularly ourselves. We're actually trying to build a platform and a brand for the whole entire family. You know what I mean? General wealth. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make a little money, and I'm not gonna say we're not, but who's really gonna make some money is actually our kids. It ain't gonna be us. It ain't gonna be us.
They ain't
who
gotta
make
do
it.
for
And
nothing.
we're building it
Worry
up
about
for them.
working
Really.
for somebody else, bro.
You know what I mean? And not only that, we're in it to actually help people with their mental and physical health. You know what I mean? It's really not about
and mental
Yeah,
health.
physical
it's
and
really
mental
not about
health,
the
man.
money. It's actually to help people with their problems and anxieties and
Anxiety.
medical stuff that they have
Depression.
problems
I'm
with
glad
instead of
you
actually
said that.
taking
Yeah.
pills and opioids and stuff like that. Is actually going to be hurting your liver and brain and all that
Yeah.
shit later on in the future.
Right.
Man,
Make
get
it
rid of all
worse.
that stuff, man. If y'all really want some help, man,
Take
get up
some
on
from
that
the-
CBD,
It's from the
CBG.
earth. It's from the
Organic.
earth.
Yeah, organic, man. That's how you want it, man. There's a lot. People just grab it and don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They always got a name and
They don't know
it
the
just,
principle.
and it break down.
How y'all
and
come up with the name?
Well,
the Levitate 9. Actually, my brother came up with
Because
it.
I've always,
you know, what I'm saying?
I've wanted to know that. How'd y'all come up with that shit?
man,
What's that about?
it's like, all right, CBD and CBG, which is cannabinoids, and THC is the THC is when you get high off of. Okay, you're getting high on THC. CBD, you're not getting high. You levitate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
He said that's like a slogan for real, man. Let's not get commercial.
You on the 9.
And when y'all get y'all shit, when y'all get it really up and running, bro, we want to sponsor y'all on our podcast.
Yeah.
We'll put an ad out every podcast, and because we get a couple sponsors now where we get paid. It ain't much because we blew up, but we definitely want to use y'all on there.
Yeah, for sure, man, no doubt. You know,
Just for marketable purpose for your shit.
You know.
yeah, oh, no question. We on.
We're going to have some
Well,
products here pretty
It'll
soon.
be a situation where, like, if they order through levitate9.com/plug-in, they'll get 10% off a hoodie or a order or some shit. It'll be some shit like that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Skits too. Boy, you need to calm down. I got that CBD.
Yeah, see, and that's another thing.
hard.
We got like the CBD. Like I said, we got the tinctures. We're gonna have the gummies. We're gonna have like lollipops. You're gonna have all types of things.
Lotions, chapsticks, whatever, lotion, shampoos,
It'd be like deal with
body
pain,
rub, yeah, anything. You got like cramps, arthritis.
Yeah, we got we
any
got
of that.
Definitely
smokable.
tapping in.
We got,
Yeah.
we got smokable too. Smokable. People don't realize, man. If you take hemp, people think of rope clothes and all that shit, man. No, you take this hemp, especially where I'm growing it. Bro, you put that
Come
shit.
on, man.
Yeah, you can put them side by side. I guarantee you can put them side by side, and I guarantee you ain't gonna know the difference.
A lot of people done bought a bag and don't know it
Not
for
gonna
sure.
know the difference.
They done bought bags. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that bag. Nah, you got bags.
Bro,
man.
It's like that
You
shop here in
levitating,
town.
brother.
Yeah, you
They got
levitate.
D8. And people thought they was getting the real deal. It's the D8.
That's
It's
why
a
they took
spray.
it
It's a
away.
chemical.
Yeah, it's a
You know
chemical,
what I mean?
man-made.
It's a chemical.
Spray.
Yeah,
What they
spray.
do is taking regular hemp. You know what I'm saying? It look decent and good. It ain't real THC. Well, as far as that weed, it wasn't real THC. They taking that D8. I can get you some D8.
And that's
if
the
you
chemical that makes you.
Y'all
makes
playing
you
with
high.
people's money.
want. Man,
Play,
I'm telling
man.
you,
So
spray
how
that
can
on
you
the
tell? How can you tell
Stop
we're smoking?
it.
Is that the stuff that burns your lungs? How could you tell if somebody's
You can't really tell.
You can't.
You can't. Oh,
They just
that's
gonna-
crazy.
Man, I'm telling you
That's
like this.
horrible.
You can
Yeah.
Shake it up
take
and
a
give it
pound-
to you. You
You
think
can
you
take
got-
a pound of that smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take a pound of that smokable hemp. You know what I'm saying? Because it look real good. You can't
Yeah.
tell the difference. You can take the spray, put it in a little spray bottle, and spray
And-
all over it. Let that shit dry a little bit,
fucked up.
bag it, and sell it to people. You're getting high.
Yeah.
Because it's D8. It's the process is actually taking out a whole bunch of stuff and then adding more stuff into it to actually get you chemically high.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah.
Better check what y'all smoking.
Right.
I mean, people don't care what they smoking, man.
They just trying to get high.
They just want to get a bag and the best deal. You hear
there's a
me?
lot
Hey,
of
it look
food.
like
There's a
that.
lot of
Yeah,
food
you
that
got
goes
that.
Deal
with
is the
this,
best
man.
And
bag.
speaking of D8 is illegal. But if you go to Wichita and all that stuff like that, and the other cities, I think
Tolerable.
Kansas City might be.
It's all over Kansas
Yeah,
City, Missouri.
you can buy that shit and get it all day. But in Topeka, they're trying to ban that
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, they don't want you to get nothing. They just need to legalize it for real.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and make
There's
that
so
move.
much you can do.
So
with
it's
it.
coming up for March for like people to vote.
For the
Yeah, I think we're gonna get it this year, man. Y'all need to go and
Somebody
vote
in
that
Topeka-
shit
I
out.
need to go
Somebody in
vote,
Kansas
man.
needs to
Vote, I
like
mean-
start a group on Facebook and
they got
everybody
man,
that's
they got,
involved.
Like, gang of groups on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of people pushing behind it, but we
I
gotta
think we gonna get it.
make it really do what it do. We gotta put that effort in and.
What you think is why it's not legal now? Is it just because people ain't enough people
Kansas
ain't
is
It's
going
just
to
Kansas.
vote?
Kansas. It's
Because I feel like it's
people in
Kansas
office.
ain't
It's
behind.
Kansas.
It's a little more
It's
to it.
Kansas.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's-
Kansas, we got a lot of land.
Yeah.
We produce a lot of corn, soybean, wheat. There's other things that will, you
Guaranteed
know,
money.
I read about
Oh, that's
that.
another thing
that
that people don't know.
kind of
Because they were saying they could.
affect it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, dang, now I remember a loaf of bread was only $3. Now
Man.
they done loaf of bread like
They
$29.99.
doing too much, right?
Why is the loaf of
gonna
bread
be
so
there.
high? Because corn and wheat gonna go up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And when the hemp bill, when the farm bill passed, I knew right when the farm bill passed, with the hemp in there, property and ground to grow or anything, just ground period, was gonna double, and it sure the hell fucking did.
Yeah, I mean,
it doubled within 2
And,
years,
and really,
and
they,
it's still going.
we could have been making money off of that, just growing hemp and making rope and paper. Back to what you were saying, like they could always been, the state could have been making money. I don't know why, and they act like we broke. We ain't got. Man, I went to a council meeting, bro, and they was arguing about fucking light bulbs in the parking garages downtown, like the money we didn't have. Like, I think that should be so beneficial to us once they do legalize it, or at least let the motherfuckers grow it so they can sell it as hemp, paper, clothes, whatever. But nah, we stuck on that time warp, I call it.
Yeah.
With the old folks in office or motherfuckers who don't want to see change.
A lot of them motherfuckers.
They're scared of it. They're
are-
afraid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they can get smart and just separate it, keep doing what you're doing, but be open minded to the new generation, the new
It's
wave
no
of
different than
life.
the rap game, bro.
It's not. You gotta
Young
evolve.
niggas is coming in, and you know,
niggas
we don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
No
Yeah,
more.
it's
A lot
You gotta
of that's
adapt to the
another
change.
thing. What I was gonna say. A lot of people don't know that here in Kansas, when hemp was introduced to the United States back in the day, Kansas was where hemp started at in Kansas.
Damn.
Kansas is the belt for hemp. All the other surrounding states did it after.
And they acting crazy.
Kansas is where it started at.
We acting brand new.
It's almost like it's almost like they're waiting for.
We got the
because they know they're gonna make so much money.
Right, we
Yeah,
got a
they
lot
gonna
of
be able to-
flat land out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of flat land. They're not gonna be control it because once they let it go like that, it's gonna be everywhere. You're gonna walk outside, you're gonna have a bush right there. It's gonna be like, damn, what is this?
Yeah,
it's gonna be
right.
everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So they got to be ready for that too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I was some stuff that we had out there. It was growing wild, and I never planted. It was some seeds that dropped off from our year before, and
Automatic.
Automatically.
Man, automatically. It's matter of fact, I go right out to the field right now, and I bet you there's 1, 2, 3 inches out there. A couple of them, if not
Yeah.
that, right now.
It'll
And
grow.
it's
It's
already freezing.
that's because how fertilized the ground is.
No, that's a bird can pick it up and fly across town and drop it in your yard. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have that at they. Well, I ain't gonna say too much, but and they be like, man,
Yeah.
ooh, let me let me get that out the way.
Yeah, we had some plants that actually grew. Our greenhouse still on the roof is 10 foot tall. It was over there.
Yeah.
And it
9
grew
foot
wild.
tall, 10 feet, man. I mean,
They made me cut it down though.
Yeah.
State made me cut it down because I actually didn't plant it.
yeah.
It wasn't part of the.
It just grew wild.
It wasn't part of the
I'm
field.
was big though.
It was tall. I mean,
Man,
it
I
was
swear.
shack.
And it
over
was
here.
still like, well, we still had probably 2 more months, almost 3 more months left of the season, and it was already 12
I
foot
just
tall.
want to see what it
So
was
being
gonna be.
where
How
y'all
you know
at-
what I mean? But
said
hell, I would just want to see how far could it go, but they made you cut that.
Yeah, they made me cut
It'll
that down. I, was
grow.
like, I ain't gonna harvest. I ain't gonna do nothing. I just want to see what it's gonna do.
Yeah, that's
See
it.
how
It was
far
like,
it's
no,
going.
you gotta cut it down. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man. I said,
You
no problem, because I ain't
definitely
want no problem.
There's a
One-
certain height by law. or something?
Nah, you just got every seed got
It's
to be
counted
known
bro.
for
It's
everything.
a good. Now just to go like good plant, bad plant. That's what I heard at one time. Well, that might have been for the other one, but damn, what I heard was like as far as how they view the plants, the government there's good plant, there's bad plant, right? And I guess it is past that time frame. The bad plant is what people would sell in California to the street dealers or whatever, but the good plants is what they're going
That's
to the
when
store.
you're getting
You know
real
what I'm talking about?
technical into it. Like a lot of the dispensaries,
Yeah.
they want the best of the best plants, period.
Mm-hmm.
So they got maybe a whole room full of plants going, and if they see something that they don't like about it, they're going to take it out of production and move it over here. They might still let it grow, and they're going to put it out on the street.
But everything's accounted for.
Yeah,
though.
everything's accounted for.
Yeah,
They
for
got to
sure.
have it numbered, labeled, you know what I'm saying, and what happened to it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody's got a way they can figure out
Yeah,
something.
you
to
know,
what
you
I'm
can-
saying?
you know.
They can say, oh, that shit fell off the
Snag
shelf. I
'em.
don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's how that shit gets to the street.
Nah,
People
that's
think they
dope
going
as
to
fuck.
they going to dispensaries getting the best thing, man. Sometimes no. You might get some okay stuff, but a lot of that stuff, man, it's people that's actually growing in their houses and stuff like that that actually sells to the dispensaries
Right.
as
Yeah.
well. We actually applied for Missouri too when Missouri before it became legal for the licenses, and we got into that, and that licenses cost $10,000. I applied for that. Of course, I didn't get it. I applied with a group of people out of Springfield, Missouri. It was like 10, 15 people involved, you know what I'm saying? And what happened with Missouri is these bigger companies from other big states and cities and stuff like that came in and bought all the licenses and stuff like
That's
that.
some shit.
So, I'm saying we've been suing them, you know what I'm saying, trying to get something about that, but I haven't really heard about that. I let my guys down in Springfield, Missouri, they taking care of all that, you know what I'm saying, because that was they playing, you know what I'm saying. I just had my money in my
Invested.
hand.
You
I
was
was ready to
ready,
go.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got a chance to get a dispensary license, so I threw my money on the table. Well, by the time I figured out what it all took and actually applying for that license, I couldn't do it, and I knew I couldn't do it. So I actually reached out to a couple of people that I was actually trying to sell my money, because once you pay it, you can't get it back. It's non-refundable.
You locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in. You're done. If you don't apply for it, you're gonna lose it. So this other group, they had applied, but they had all their paperwork together, their licenses, applications. You know what I'm saying? They went together like a team and at it. So they needed somebody else that actually had some money as well.
Yeah.
And I had a little bit, and I had already paid for a license, so I threw my money, my license in with them. You know what I mean? Like, hey, okay, well, let's see what we can do with it. You know what I'm saying? So we was building an actual vertical grow, which is when you own everything in the business, the grow facility, the processing, and the dispensary. So I was gonna have a percentage of all three companies with the little money I had, which I bought like a 0.5% or 1/4%. That cost me $10,000, and that was what the industry was at the time. I was going to own a 0.5% of the whole vertical grow, and all I had to do was just pretty much sit back and wait on my check to come.
That still would have been something.
You know what I'm saying? But we didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? But then my wife had took me down to Oklahoma for a game, OKC game, on my birthday, right?
Thunder?
Yeah, and I didn't know nothing about Oklahoma even passing a medical law, right?
Yeah.
We riding around and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Passed
I'm
up
seeing
the
all these dispensaries open, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
I was like, yeah, I didn't know. So we stopped there, you know what I'm saying, check it out.
They got a cookies up there.
Oh, yeah, cookie everywhere, don't worry.
Everywhere.
Cookie gonna be in your backyard all day, you know what I'm saying? He's got everything anywhere. But long story short, he when I went up there and asked him, I went into a couple of shops like, hey, man, how much it costs to get your license down here, blah, blah, blah. They said, oh, man, it was easy. Man, all you need is $2,500 in a residency. I said, what? He said, yeah, $2,500 in a residency in the state of Oklahoma, and you could get a dispensary.
Hey, Uncle!
Oh, yeah.
We fit now.
You can still do it. This day,
We
you know
on the
what I
way
mean?
now.
I don't know. They changed the laws and rules because it was a dispensary, bro. It was like a liquor store. There was just 2-3 dispensaries on every
That's why
corner,
I see.
bro.
I went down there about a month ago and seen some.
Yeah, and the only reason I didn't go down there because I already applied for Missouri and I was already $10,000 in. You know what I mean? And we were still going through that. You know what I'm saying? Plus, we was already in the workings of getting our own little hemp shit up here. So, if I'd have known Oklahoma was going to be that cheap, bro, and it was that easy, I got family down there. You know what I mean? I'd have set my little cousin up like, hey, I need you to manage this thing. Here go this. I'm going to give you so much percentage of this. Here go the money. We're going to apply for it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do all the footwork and paperwork. And I should have did it anyway. You know what I mean? Because it didn't cost that much. But I didn't because I was too focused on what I already had going on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's understandable though.
So,
You know.
but Oklahoma was the easiest state across the United States to get a dispensary, hands down. Anybody that wanted a dispensary, Oklahoma was the state to be in.
I see
Matter of
why.
fact, the cats that actually taught me how to grow some stuff and do all this little fermenting and K&F, he moved from California to Oklahoma to do it. He down there doing it.
Sir.
So
He
big
probably watching.
things.
He's probably watching.
Yeah.
Big things. Big things.
So with y'all, we going into a new year. What's the plans for the business? For this
Let's
next
do
year?
it again.
Repeat.
We're gonna keep it rolling,
Keep building,
man. We're
keep
gonna
rolling.
keep building. Hopefully, more people can get involved. You know what I mean? And we can.
So y'all hiring?
Yeah.
Is what
Select
you saying?
few.
Y'all hiring? 'Cause I
Yeah.
was talking about part-time.
Let us know when you need help to pull up.
Nah, for
part-time
sure.
job, for
Always.
real. No bullshit.
If you're working for a paycheck, man, you really ain't working,
I
man.
don't
You
need
slaving.
paycheck.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
wanna learn.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't working. We doing what we
Yeah.
like. You know what I'm saying? What we love. You know what I'm saying? And it don't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is what we love to do. So we gonna
And
keep it
again,
moving.
like you said earlier, bro, like y'all doing it ultimately for the family.
For the family,
kids,
man.
The health, the wealth. And that's so beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Generational.
Super
Yeah,
proud of y'all, and I know y'all gonna keep going, bro.
For
And
sure.
I'm just here for it.
Yeah, I be out in that field, man. When we out in that field, man, I lose track of time, bro. I swear to God, I be out in that field all day, all night.
sure.
And I still work a regular job, bro. And I
Me
don't
too.
know.
Yeah.
But, bro, I go out there as soon as I get home or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Come from work,
Out
bro.
there.
I'll be out there
Yeah.
till the sun go down till I can't see no more.
Yeah.
So,
What do y'all hate about it? If there's anything that you do hate about that shit in the farm, hot to weather.
that one
Right.
thing.
About
What could happen and you just like the day
What
could
would I
show?
hate?
Well, we ain't working today. you
So
know?
what I hate about just being actually what I'm doing, or what?
Yeah, 'cause if this,
Yeah, the physical part.
What I hate most about it is that I just can't stick my hand in the ground and make that shit do what it do. Goku or something. Like I can't do that shit, so I gotta literally out there digging and shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta really put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to talk to him.
Yeah, I'll sing to him. I
Bro,
talk
you
to
be out there
him.
jamming, man.
Do it all, bro.
Doing shit you
Come on,
thought
come on,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, talking to him real nice. You know what I'm saying?
We be out there, man. I be playing the music. I got my little headphones on sometimes, man. I be out there jamming, bro. I lose all focus of anything else is going on, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, I love all of it, man. I just don't have enough time in the day, man. And
exactly.
2 or 3 of me. You know what I'm saying? If that was that, I think that's the worst part. But all the weather, the knowledge, the time, and the effort, and going through it is beautiful.
Yeah,
know
I'll
what
be
I'm
out there in the
saying?
rain, bro.
Yeah.
If it's storming, damn near. I'm
Yeah,
out
it's
there.
beautiful.
Yeah,
man.
I was curious about that too.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Beautiful.
Bro.
We would
Okay,
definitely
what's up,
love to
man?
have y'all back, man, ASAP, and
For
just
sure.
get an
For sure,
update.
for sure.
And
Yeah.
I know we probably ain't got too much time.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna
about to
this
tap
thing
out.
up.
We got.
Tell them
8
where to
minutes.
follow y'all at again. Across
Levitate
all-
9. Definitely
Instagram?
on Instagram. Just follow us on Instagram. We got the website. We're gonna go live on that, you know, and really put that out there. But right now, straight Levitate 9. Levitate _9, just like it is on my shirt here.
Yeah, get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna post it on
Instagram,
there,
you
too.
know what I'm saying? He gonna post it and just follow us, just stay tuned and you know, give us support, you know what I'm saying? Tell us, ask questions, you know.
Instagram, y'all only
No,
platform.
we also got Social Club, man.
Social Club.
That's Burner's platform. We on there too. Levitate 9. There's no underscore, just Levitate 9. You'll see it's got a flower in my hands in it. You check it out, man. I'm telling you, man. There's all kind of good stuff on there, man.
And watch for the
followers.
product.
Yeah, product is
We
coming
gonna have
real
some
soon.
out here too.
Jump on it now. Don't jump on that
Yeah,
shit.
don't hop on the bandwagon later. We rolling.
Yeah.
We got seats. We ready to ride
Yeah.
out, man.
You
Let's
got any
roll.
Final words or thoughts, bro?
Man, tap in. That's it. We back. We've been gone for a minute, right?
We have, so make sure y'all subscribe.
Time to start doubling
Share
back.
this. It's free.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? And I think that's it.
That's
I'm
it.
plugged in.
Plugged in.
Plugged in. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
For sure.
Stop it.